to the sounds of the Irish pub band they had there. I forget what they were called, but oh damn, I wonder if my internet's improved. I was going to show you something on YouTube, but I can't get to it. No, it's. I might restart it. Anyway, I'm dancing with this girl. I'm doing my best to and we're doing this foot, this quick Irish. I think it's some sort of Irish quick step or some sort of something related to the river dance. Well, except we weren't dancing side by side. We were in front of each other, basically. Our bodies almost touching in places where my body hasn't touched a girl's body in a while, but not that much. She was kind of I think she was kind of careful to keep her distance, and the sound was so loud. I couldn't carry a conversation with her while we were dancing. I barely heard what her name was actually. I don't even remember it or her age, which is a bad thing to ask. I know, but I was curious. I gave her my age as well. I believe she might have been in her late 20s or early 30s. I hope, or might have been in her early 20s, or I doubt it. She would have been in her late teens. It's hard to tell. Women mature earlier and faster than men when they're younger. But I only danced with her. Nothing happened. And unlike the first time I ever kissed a girl in a nightclub, which was in the Ipswich nightclub on the Ipswich Street Mall called Easy Street. That was way back. I just turned 19 years old. Yes, I was late with the women, and if it weren't for certain places that you'd find in the seedier parts in town, I probably never would have got laid. I can refer to myself as a near virgin because I've never had the spontaneous freestyle sex with a woman and actually slept with her overnight. It's always been at a brothel. Damn, that girl was friendly with me today, and the hairdresser seemed nice as well. But that other girl, Tara, I'm sorry I brushed her off, but I was worried I was going to say something dumb. I was kind of miserable too. I was feeling a bit down. Anyway, at this Irish St. Paddy's night, St. Patrick's night, yeah, this girl's dancing with me and they're playing a few songs. You ever heard that song, Star of the County Down, by the unorthodox Celts? No, I think they're called the Orthodox Celts, who are actually, I think they're Serbians or Croatians. They're not really Irish, but they sound. Even the lead singer seems. He seems authentically. He seems like an authentic Irish man, right down to his brogue, thick Irish brogue, which he sings in. And it's a great voice he has. Star of the County Down. Look it up on YouTube. Play it. It's a great song. This band were playing the same song. I could just make it out. And I thought, wow, my favorite song. I'm dancing with this pretty girl and their friends. She was pretty too. She actually looked like You could say that the girl I was dancing with looked a bit like Penny and the Penny from Big Bang Theory. Just vaguely, um, uh, just a superficial resemblance. I think I think she was Swedish. Actually, I'm not sure, but she didn't have the same skin tones as Penny. But she was blonde and she had her hair pulled back. That's all that mattered. Um, this girl with her, she looked like the Howard's girlfriend, Howard Wolowitz's girlfriend, that wears the glasses and works with flesh-eating diseases in the lab. She was pretty too in her own way. But, my focus was on the girl that came up to me, and wow, I was enjoying myself. Just exchanging glances at her and smiles, and we even hugged. But that's as far as I got with her. I felt silly. Felt silly trying to kiss her or anything like that, or trying to grope her, which I didn't do. I was just like, it's been a while since I've been doing anything like that, and then I didn't want to jump right into it like that there. I got a feeling things might have gone pear-shaped if I tried, so I didn't anyway. But back to this time when the first time I ever kissed a girl in a nightclub was in Easy Street in Ipswich. That was when I was 19, back in 1991, I think it was, or 1990. And I just started working the railways. That's another story. My hair appears to be going. Geez, it's losing its it was almost curly before. It's starting to go straight and wispy, and it's getting that comb over look that I hate. Yeah. But I was sweaty, I was smelly and sweaty. I was wearing this black t-shirt and jeans, and I probably stank real bad too, because it was a hot night. It was still summer, I think, when it was towards the end of summer. I'm looking forward to it next year. Hoping I get lucky again like that. The sad thing is that she just walked off after we hugged, and I never saw her again. I saw her fleetingly a few more times, but she appeared to avoid me with her friend. I didn't have a chance I wanted to talk to her. A chance to get my hooks and barbs into her. My verbal hooks and barbs. To get her, to grab her attention. To get her more interested in me. I think she'd go outside. Nah. I was going to suggest, yeah, let's go outside and talk. No, I was going to try anything like that, but just talk where it's quiet. Anyway, the sad thing is, I thought, I wonder who this girl is. Is she, I kept thinking she might have been an ex-nun who wanted to have who wanted a night out on the town. Away from the monastery, wherever they are. She might have been an immigrant. I don't remember an exact accent. I don't think she was Irish. The funny thing is, I was looking at this poster in Central Station later, a few months later this year, on an earlier occasion when I was in Brisbane, and I thought she was on the poster. This girl wearing a yellow shirt, smiling back at me. She had one thing I didn't notice about her teeth. If it was the same girl, her teeth were kind of um, uh, prominent. uh, like horse teeth, but that's not a bad thing. She's very attractive, very cute, round face, slightly. If it was the same girl, she seemed a little bit chubbier in the face, but not noticeably. Not like she was actually chubby, but she was slender looking girl. Not slender, the tall bull-headed thing from that game. No, no, slender, slim, um, slim. Probably not a perfect match for me, but I enjoyed her company, her dance, my dance, the way her dance affected my dance. I wanted to buy her a drink, but I was feeling yucky. I was covered in a layer of sweat. There must have been steam coming up from my head and shoulders. My hair was lank against my head, my forehead and the sides, my ears, and my shirt was damp. Well, my shirt was just wet. I must have looked disgusting to her. Anyway, the sad thing is, I get the impression, see, the way she was dancing, she was actually leading me. And every now and then someone would smash into the back of me, and it was really hard. Like they were trying to start a fight. I used to, it's like those punk, the punk, people who, punk rockers dance by charging into each other and headbutting and, well, shoulder butting each other while jumping up into the air a bit. Yeah, it was kind of like that, but it was more like back slapping and slapping shoulders in the back and the hip bumping and all that. And I got the impression this is going to turn violent soon if she doesn't slow me down. And after I eventually left, I walked away thinking, if I didn't know better, I'd say that she was setting me up for a fight, for a bashing. Who knows? No, it's just the paranoid mind working. The way my mind works after something I thought was nice happening, and that was only brief though. I try to concentrate on the good. That was it. Yeah, she just avoided me anytime I was just scanning the dance floor looking for her and her friend. Anytime our eyes met, she'd look away quickly and just walk off. So it's not like I did anything. No, I didn't. Honestly, no, I didn't try anything funny with her. Maybe it's because I didn't try anything funny with her, or might have been because of my disgusting odor appearance. Who knows? Anyway, I went for a walk through the city. I ended up in the red light district, and I was walking through Chinatown because I wanted to check that out. I was actually earlier that night I saw the movie, the sequel to 500, I think it is, or 300. Yeah, 300. The one I think 300, Rise of the Empire. The one with Well, the other guy died. He got killed at the end, and there's some younger guy. One thing I noticed in this film, it was very visceral. Limbs flying everywhere, limbs being chopped off, and it was even more violent, visceral, gory than the first film. And I know another thing I also noticed that the actors chosen to play the second lot of Spartans to to take the battle further. They didn't seem as fit as the guys in the first film. They didn't seem as hard. I think even the lead, the character lead, he had a bit of a gut on him, he had a bit of a pot belly, and his the what do you call it, the dashboard, I mean the washboard abs less visible. Um, Arm muscles not quite so well defined. Um, who's the actress? She was pretty hot. She did a partial nude scene. Saw her breasts. She had long dark hair. She reminded me of some girls I know. Not the nude body, but her face. No, because I haven't seen the girl I'm referring to. I haven't seen naked. I forget. She was in the movie Dark Shadows. She played the evil billionaires. That was actually a witch. I can't look it up on the internet. It's not working. Anyways, attractive in a really gothic way. She's got dark hair and pale skin. Something about her facial expression. But, I saw this film before I went to the Irish pub, and all of the while I was sitting there, I was thinking, I want to learn ninjutsu. I want to join a dojo. Perhaps the one a friend showed me earlier, years and years earlier, in Chinatown. I went to the Chinatown and I'm looking around and I can't find it. It must have been closed down or moved, or I think they still have some sort of. They might teach one of the more common martial arts there. I'll have to have another look around there sometime. Not this fortnight. Then I moved on to the strip joints. I didn't want to go to the strip joints, but I just sort of gravitated there. I spent a lot of money there. They charge more money for stuff, to do stuff at the strip joints these days than they did about 20 years ago. When I was a younger man, when I was earning more money. It's like you could spend 60. Oh well, they charge $60 for half an hour lap dance or something like that, and you're not even allowed to touch. I think you can touch their breasts and their ass cheeks, and that's about it. Of course, they never let you touch them between the legs, but I guess it's understandable. I had a few girls that night. This is a short one. She said for $20 she'd show me everything. And she did. She'd go whip her legs open, then she'd turn around and spread her ass cheeks. And she was covered in tattoos too. She's still pretty looking though. Then she'd run off. Then the place closed at 3 o'clock in the morning before I was ready to leave. I just had enough money left in my account. I spent all the money in my account. Luckily I paid my father rent. Spent all the money in my account. Had a few dances, lap dances with other girls. And this blonde one, she looked like a Barbie. No, she looked like Paris Hilton. except that she had bigger breasts and bigger hips, but she had the same hair and the same overall face, and her body otherwise looked like Paris Hilton, but a little, so, kind of like a poor man's Paris Hilton, if that's not too nasty to say about her. And she had a British accent, and I asked her about it, she said, no, I don't. Wow. Anyway, it was the dance with you see, I'll let you in a little secret about me, and lately I've been I'm being kind of dead below the waist, if you get my meaning. I've been trying to revive myself down there with I won't go into details, but I think I am getting a little bit more response at times, but it's just never as strong. I'm talking about my dick, my erections. Unless I'm not as spontaneous as usual, not as powerful as they used. Well, I'll try not to boast. Not as pleasant as I used to be, without being too boastful. I'm not such a let's just say I'm larger than average. I'm one of the big uns. I'm not a porn star by any by any degree, but no, not. I'll just keep the description very brief. Anyway, yeah, like when I was dancing with those girls, I wasn't feeling anything downstairs. Unlike the girl I was dancing with nearly 20 years earlier, when I first kissed one, and there was a lot of light groping and accidental caressing. Nothing under the belt though. It's more up above. Surely she could feel my arousal, because you could see the bulge. Fancy me speaking like that. Anyway, these days, nothing down there. What was I getting at? I was with this blonde stripper with like Paris Hilton. My head was between her breasts, going. I was looking down her stomach and pulling my head back and talking to her. Caressing our faces rubbed against each other, with almost kissing, but not quite, because they don't do that. And soon she was gone. But before she left, I was getting serious worm sign down below. Something was stirring. You could see the bulge starting to spread down my trouser leg, and I wasn't wearing any undies. Yeah, I wasn't wearing any undies then either, so it had more room to unfurl, if you get my meaning. I wasn't getting a complete erection, but I was getting enough of one